When I was 3 years old, my parents sold our house in the heart of Tacoma and bought a rundown property on a tiny island accessible only by ferry. To call this new house rundown is maybe too kind. It had enjoyed stints as party house, rental property, and, by all appearances, landfill. After 6 months of purging and polishing, we moved in, and, slowly, this unfamiliar space filled up with our familiar things. Over the past 14 years, the island has become an extension of my being. As a child, I would take a half-hour walk every day with my mom, trailing behind her a little. I would notice the turning of the seasons in the fullness of the berries and the moistness of the ground, in the influx of summer people, and the angle of the sun through the firs. At low tide, my friends and I would check under rocks for shore crabs and comb the fine cobble of the upper beach for agates. There is silence in the song of frogs, hot summer lake smell and the wet, loamy musk of the forest, the echoes of voices and laughter and the revving of an engine across the lake on a holiday weekend, and the immaculate stillness of a sun-kissed winter afternoon. Yet to wax poetic about some idyllic vision of rural childhood would not provide the full picture. The peace of the island creates an illusion of slowness, but the ferry's schedule is a fickle and unsympathetic metronome, setting the pace for one's entire life. About half the island was subdivided in the 70s, turned into thousands of quarter-acre lots. Only a fraction of these parcels have actually been developed, leaving the strange impression that houses and yards with suburban proportions have simply been dropped into the forest. The other half of the island remains more wild. Long driveways, creeks and lagoons, a raven calling on a fall afternoon. Long ago, a glacier dragged its body along the earth, carving out the island, and the island, in turn, has sculpted me. I can hope that the island has not cursed me with loneliness or naive perception, but, rather, has gifted me with its duality, its introspective patience, its boundless wonder. I don't know. I'm still too close to tell. What I do know, though, is that my values, my tendencies, my insecurities are all written in the trees and the shores and the odd pockets of houses, and the sound of a train, far off, across the water.